Football Manager 2022 Ipswich updated player ratings, bruv. Shout out Alex, you get me, my G. Anyway, nickname the Tractor Boys, owner status loves the club, and obviously no continental competition because we're in flipping League One. And these men are predicted to finish second. I just checked the table there, flipping 11th, bruv. You get me? Embarrassing, let's be real. But yeah, man was expecting them to get promoted. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen unless there's playoffs, bruv. But anyway, they were in the Prem last in 2000. I wasn't even born then. Then they get relegated the next season. I was born in 02. They get relegated in 02. What a coincidence. Anyway, let's view this. Right, for this one, we're going from Vaclav Hadlaki, yeah, or Hladki, whatever the flip that is, all the way to Makwali Bon. You get me? Let's see what they're saying. Alright, first we've got man like Vaclav Hiledki, bruv. Cool. Sweeper, keeper, attack. Man's got 11 passing, first touch 8, composure 13, kicking 14. You know what? Mo, let him get away with it, innit? Man can do what he believes he can do. Anyway, goalkeeper, defender is what I will always do anyway. But anyway, 13 reflexes, 13 agility, and 31 ones. It's not bad at all. I'll give him that. He can stop shots from going in. He's decent with his feet in League One because I know the standards have been lowered in my head. And yeah, he's just a decent goalkeeper for this league. You get me safe. All right, next player that we've got and the last goalkeeper that we've got is man like Christian Walton. 25, 12 reflexes, 13 agility, and 41 ones. That got better and better as I said it, but still, man's still kind of worried about those reflexes, bruv. Man's definitely stiff. Very, very vulnerable. I know that those stars tell me one thing, but I don't care about the coach's opinion. I will say that I'm going to have to replace this guy. I know you probably think that's harsh, but I know how important reflexes are in it. So yeah, very good one-on-ones though, but man's not ability levels, bruv, you get me? First outfield player that we've got is man like Cameron Burgess, bruv. No pace, and he doesn't know where to be, and he's 25. Forget about it, bruv. What a waste of time. Man will cost you so many goals, it's ridiculous. The only positive that he has is that he's 6'4" and he's good in the air, but it doesn't really matter, because a lot of the games will be played on the ground. Man does not care about how good you are in the air, bruv, you get me? So yeah, I'll sell this guy. In fact, I'll release him. Get rid of him. Terrible. Alright, next one we've got is man like George Edmondson. 23. In that picture, he's smiling, but I don't know why he's smiling, bruv. Man's got 9 agility. He's getting spun. You get me? He's getting spun, bruv. He's got a hamstring strain because he keeps getting flipping spun. You get me? 14 pace. I understand that you can get back, but still, you're initially getting spun every single time. No decision making there. He's a central defender with 10 technique, 10 vision, and 9 passing. So he let himself down there in execution. 13 tackling is actually not that bad for this league, and then 13 strength, 16 jump reach, 14 heading. So you know what? I will probably keep this guy, to be fair. But I need someone to cover him in it. That's what I'm gonna need still. Man like George Edmondson. Alright, next thing we've got is man like Luke Wolfenden. Right back is what we've met him on, but the reason why is because he's got no physicality. For a centre back, he's got 12 strength. That's embarrassing, let's be honest. So he keeps on getting batted up here. Then he's got 12 tackling as well. Makes me feel a lot more, a lot less certain of his starting ability. You get me? So yeah, for me, man can't really start him because he hasn't got the physical ability. If I did want to play him, he would need to have a very good pivot, but he hasn't. 10 technical and vision and 12 passing is not that good either. So for me, damage limitation and sell him. So you get me? I don't care about his age, bruv. Man hasn't got the ability that I require. You get me? So, and next we've got this guy. Man's doing up the fake smile. You can see that smile's fake. He doesn't mean that smile, bruv. You get me? He was forced to do that. Man's a wing-back defend with 11 tackling, bruv. Do you think he's smiling when wingers are ripping him? Do you think he's smiling, bruv? He's not smiling. You get me? That smile is fake. He's got no ability. Okay, I take that back. 13 technical ability is actually not that bad. The funny thing about that is he doesn't know what to do with that 13 technical ability. He can't pass. Okay, dribbling is 12. That's not that bad. You know what? He looks like an okay dribbler. I'll be honest, he's an okay dribbler, but he's meant to be a defender. Show me your defensive ability. Yes, 11. Forget about it. Terrible. All right, next one we've got is man like Dominick Thompson. All right, cool. So I see man's got that 14 pace, 14 acceleration, 12 agility. Not that bad at all. 12 dribbling and 13 crossing. He can get forward and actually do something. I respect it already. And then he's got 12 technical vision and 12 passing, 12 tackling. You know what? I'll keep him in it. I'm not going to say, you know what, if I'm saying anyone's signable, this guy's definitely signable. He looks like you can build something around this guy. He looks like he's got a lot of potential. He's not even yours, bruv. He's on loan. Oh my days. All right, cool. If you can get him permanently, get him permanently. You get me? Man like Dominick Thompson, he's a good player. And next we've got a 27-year-old Janoy Donatien, bruv. You get me? 13 strength, 13 pace, 13 agility, 12 acceleration, very good physicals, positioning 12, and then 13 tackling for a no-nonsense. So man is a no-nonsense, to be fair. But a no-nonsense fullback is mythical because him on the ball is an absolute disgrace, bruv, to the sport of football. So man has to be a centre-back that only wins the ball and clears it every single time. because that's him trying to pass, but you think it's a clearance because his pivot is that dead. But anyway, that's everything I have to say about man like Janoe Donacien, bruv. You get me? Alright, next we've got man like Matt Penny, bruv. You get me? I'll be surprised if you get a penny for him. You get me? Man like Matt Penny, left back. He is stiff as fuck, bruv. He's 23 and he's already lost his legs. His peak. Decision making 10. He's a winger on support. 11 dribbling, 12 crossing. No, I'll accept 12 crossing, and I'll accept 12 dribbling. Oh my god, 12 technique, 12 vision, and 12 passing. I'll accept that as well. It's the mental ability that needs to change. You know what? In all honesty, you don't need to transfer list this guy. You don't even need to put him on fringe player, depending on the level of midfielders. Yeah. Because I know my standards have been lowered, I might have to keep him. Only because he can pass in it. That's the only reason why I say what I say. Man like Matt Penny, bro. You get me? Alright, forget what I just said. Sell man like Matt Penny. We've got a guy that can pass the ball now. 14 technique, 14 vision, and 14 passing is all I needed to see. Man's 29. He's got a first touch of 14, composure 12. He's what we need right now. Man can be that deep playing playmaker under pressure in the mental ability. In this league, he's probably sourcing. He's probably Busquets in this league. But obviously, the passing is what drew me to this guy's card. In it, like he's got a very good pass on him still. Crossing is good as well. Overall, he's actually a good player in it. Like for this league, man will keep him, and I'll sign him in this league as well. I'll be honest, man. Like Tom Carroll, good player. All right, next we've got man like Lee Evans, 27, regular starter. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool. Deep playing playmaker. He's got no legs. That's understandable. His role, you don't need him to move. He's got off the ball same as his position, which is both 12. First touch 11, bruv. Composure 12. Decisions 12. Not that bad as well. 13 technique, 14 vision, 12 passing. This guy's not a regular starter. He's a squad player that will only play in emergencies. Honestly, he's a squad cup player. Man, you see how you have cup goalkeeper? He's a cup player, bruv. Man like Lee Evans. Take away the number 8 shirt. Give him 88, bruv. That's the kind of player that he is, bruv. You get me? Alright, next we've got man like Sam Morsi. Yeah, so he's a ball in the midfielder, an important player as well. So I'm expecting him to just be very good at winning the ball. 14 tackling, I'll accept that. That's good. You get me? 15 work rate, 17 determination, seeking aggression. He's mad angry. He fly kicks man when they don't need to be kicked, bruv. You get me? He's one of them players. So you put him next to a guy that's good on the ball, and then you've got a midfield partnership that can complement each other. You get me? But you just have to make sure that he's never on the ball, because 10 technique, 11 vision, and 12 passing. I'll be honest, for the way that I would like to play, that's unacceptable, isn't it? So man has to be off the ball at all times. So man needs to be, I just said what I had to say. Man, like Sam Morsi still. Alright, next we've got a 26-year-old Wes Burns, bruv. 14 flair, 14 pace, 14 acceleration. So he's fast and he's got a bit of unpredictability. But when he's on the ball, it's a problem, bruv. You get me? He's apparently a striker as well. 10 finishing, Lord have mercy. Forget about that. Like, scrap the whole striker thing. And on the wing is the only place where I would even think about playing him. And that's me saying think, because I don't think I would ever do it. I'm not gonna lie, man's got 8 composure. He's 26, bruv. Like, come on. I understand if you was 10 years younger, but you're 26 and you've got composure of a child, bruv. You get me? Yeah, it's embarrassing. You get me? See? Alright, next we've got my like Tyreek Beckinson, centre mid, and he's very versatile as well. Cool. 12 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing. He's a passer of the ball. That's a very good one as well for this league. 14 composure is good to see as well. 13 dribbling, 13 play. He can pick up the ball and drive, and he can't shoot. But so yeah, as a Mazzella on support, which we have met him on, man can give him the benefit of the doubt still. So yeah, depending on how you want to play, yeah, he could definitely suit next to that deep playing playmaker that we saw that was good at passing. But yeah, he's another guy that's not yours, and he's one of your best players. It's not looking good. Next we've got Idris L Mizuni. You get me? Centre mid. He's a Mazzella. This time he can shoot as well. 13 dribbling, 12 flair. Decent when he picks up the ball and drives. 13 technique, 13 vision, and 12 passing as well. It's not a bad pivot for a 20-year-old. 11 first touch is absolutely shambolic. I'll be honest, no composure. Decision making 10, but because of his age, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Once again, a good player. And another one that this guy is definitely starting. There's every time I see another midfielder, I'm like, yeah, he's starting with him. No, he's starting with him, and this guy is definitely the guy that's going to be starting with that deep playing playmaker for me. Still can't lie. Yeah, man, like Idris L Mizuni, he's doing the job still. Alright, next we've got man like Bersant Selena. Okay, so he's probably one of your talisman, and I can see that already by looking at 2 stats, bruv. Your determination and flair. Well, determination is a very underrated stat. It's your willingness, and man has got 16 of that. 16 flair, 14 dribbling. On the ball, he's ridiculous. And then when it's time for him to release it, it's peak. I can't lie. But the only reason why I say that is not the ability itself, it's his decision making, innit? That's what makes me worry about his end product. But his actual end product itself, oh my God. I mean, 15 technique, 13 passing in this league. He's terrorizing people. 14 long shots. He's terrorizing goalkeepers. Let's be real. Crossing off 13. He's got so many different angles to hurt you. It's mad. But once again, it comes all down to those decisions. What is he going to do? And when is he going to do it? That's what matters. But yeah, another player that is not yours, that I'm saying is actually good. It's mad. Get him permanently if you can. Man like Bersant Selena. Alright, next we've got man like Kyle Edwards, left wing and right wing, inverted winger. So he's meant to be cutting inside. But when he cuts inside, what's he going to do? What is he actually going to do when he cuts inside? He's 23, bruv. He's cutting inside with 8 decisions, 9 passing, 10 long shots, 10 finishing. He ain't doing nothing. You get me? So yeah, Kyle Edwards, he's good on the ball. Don't get it twisted. Like, he's got good pace, he's got good dribbling, he's got good flair. But when it's time to release the ball, say. Alright, next we've got man like Kayden Jackson, 27. Pace. Definitely pace, bro. You get me? 17 pace, 16 acceleration. I say openly all the time that I love pace, innit? But it doesn't mean that I only love pace. Give me something else, bruv. I'm looking and there's nothing else that this guy can give me, innit? Apart from what? 8 free kicks, bruv. I'm joking. That's the random stuff. Hey, listen, he's shit, innit? Let's be real. He'll come off the bench and he might have a little impact sometimes because of his pace, but still sell him, innit, if you can. Alright, next we've got man like Sonny Aluko. Is this the guy that's related to a Chelsea or ex-Chelsea female footballer who she is better than him, bruv? I think this is the guy still. Correct me if I'm wrong, man like Alex, bruv, you get me? But yeah, 14 dribbling, 14 flair is very good. Let's be honest. He's good in this league. I'm not going to lie, 32. 12 pace, 15 agility, 13 acceleration is decent movement for his age as well. Once again, no decisions, but his end product, 11 crossing, 11 finishing, 10 long shots, 12 passing. It's nothing special. He just looks like another guy that's good on the ball. So that's all I can say. He's a decent freestyle player. You get me? Man like Sonny Aluko. Cool. Alright, next we've got man like Connor Chaplin. Right wing, left wing, cam and striker. 2 natural ones are the cam and striker. 12 pace, 14 agility, 13 acceleration, decent movement, good off the ball as well. For a cam, 11 decisions, 11 dribbling, flair, 12. Man, don't want to see this guy on the ball really. But he's got decent finishing. He's probably a shadow striker when I think about it. Yep, I'm too good at whatever I'm doing right now, this analysing thing. Anyway, 13 composure. For a shadow striker, he's not that bad, honestly, because he's not meant to create. He can't create anyway, but he's got good off the ball and he's got good finishing. So he'll be scoring goals. That's what you need him for, and that's what you're going to do, man, like Connor Chaplin. Alright, next we've got a 30-year-old James Norwood who's transfer listed for Ipswich, bruv. Why would he be transfer listed, you ask? Because he's got 10 first touch and he's 30, and he's clearly not learned his lesson from 20 years ago. 10 years ago. Anyway, no ability here. 9 technique, really. He's angry. That's another reason why they've transfer listed him, because he's got arrogance for no reason. He can't back it up on the pitch. Yeah, sell him. Yeah. Alright, they had me worried for a sec. I was thinking there's no finishers here, but we've got one that's on fringe player. I don't know why he's a fringe player, because he's the only guy that can finish. You get me? 14 finishing. Respect him. Man knows what the goal is. I know he's got no legs. Bro, but still, man can definitely find a goal. 14 finishing. He's probably the League One Harry Kane. That's what he is. Like, man's, okay, the passing, 12 to 10 vision, 12 passing, nothing special, but man knows where the goal is comfortably. I don't know why he's a fringe player. You need to remove that. He's an important player for your team. I know he's 6'4" with 11 heading, but still, on the ground, he's a finisher. And if you create chances for him, more time he's going to score them, innit? Just how the game goes. You get me? Man like Joe Piggott. Definitely in this league, he's signable as well. Little poacher thing. You get me? And lastly, we've got man like Macaulay Bonne. You get me? He is a loanee, but he's not really providing any value. He's good in the air, but still, no one really cares about you being good on the air. 13 finishing is what I would really care about. I'll care more if the finishing is higher still. So yeah, he's 5'11", and he's good in the air. No one cares, bruv. Yeah, this guy, I wouldn't sign this guy. He's got no off the ball. He doesn't know where to be. And what a waste of a loan. You could have got so much better than this guy. Like flipping Bonne. Safe, bruv. What the hell? That is Ipswich updated player ratings, bruv. Massive club. They were made in 1878, bruv. You get me? That club is huge. You get me? They've actually won things. Like, they've won the Premier League. They've won the FA Cup. They've got a European trophy. You get me? Arsenal. What's going on? You get me? Like, jeez. It's mad. But anyway, I'm going to line them up so you can see how I would do things, innit? You get me? All right, we've got this tiki-taka style. You get me? Man's trying to keep the ball. And the reason why I say that is because I'm trying. It's not like I can. I haven't got the players to, but we'll see what we've got right here. You just see me change someone from no nonsense. I mean, ball playing to no nonsense. Because that's the thing that we have to do anyway. Goalkeeper defend, Hiladki. 3 no nonsenses. I don't want to put a lot of them here, but I have to. I don't want to play this guy, but I have no choice. A man like Janoy Donassi, and he has to be no nonsense. Wolfenden, I don't want to play this guy, but he has to play, and he's a no nonsense as well. Edmondson, no nonsense. He's the only one that is. I don't even know, bruv. He's the one that got spun so much that he hurt his thigh. But anyway, wingback Thompson's the only defender that can leave with his head held high. As an actual footballer, you get me. Anyway, the midfield, Roman playmaker El Mizuni, you get me. Man's a good player still. Deep line playmaker Evans. Well, that's probably not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make Carroll a deep line playmaker. Carroll is the deep line playmaker, you get me. And then Evans, I don't think he'll be an advanced playmaker on attack. You know what, fuck that, you know what, I have to delete this role somehow, bruv. Evans you can't play here, bruv. You know what, right now we'll play with 10 men, fuck it, bruv. I'll play with 10 men, fuck Evans. Anyway, Selena, he is that guy that you should be signing permanently. I don't know how you're going to do this, but I don't know. If you can get him permanently, do it. That's what I'm going to say, bruv. But yeah, Edwards on that right wing. Didn't want to play him there, but I have to. And Pigott, he's one of your best players. He knows where the goal is. He actually does his job. You get me? Yeah, good player still. What did I see? What did I just see? Oh, I thought I saw positioning 15, but it was the teamwork. But yeah, anyway, that is what's this team called again? Ipswich. That's Ipswich player ratings. If you like that video, shout out Alex, yeah. And yeah, you lot subscribe to the content, you know what to expect from me, and I'll see you in my next episode, bruv. Safe.